Welcome to Toolbox Time. My name is Kristen Jordan Koenig, and I am a GIS specialist with the Kansas Data Access and Support Center, also known as DASC. And my email address is available if anyone needs to get in contact with me. This video is a Kansas NG9-1-1 GIS training component focusing on the Kansas NG9-1-1 Toolbox. And I'm presuming that most people already have a copy of that, but if you don't, there is a copy available for download at kansasgis.org. You'll have to go through a couple pages to get there. Otherwise, email me and I'm happy to provide the link. Today we are going to be focusing on the Compare Road Names tool. And this tool is in the Enhancement Tools tool set. And I've highlighted the Compare Road Names tool in pink there. The goal of this tool is to make sure that road names match between the address point feature class and the road centerline feature class. The process working behind the scenes of this tool is that it creates a list of unique road names in each feature class. And to do this, it concatenates the road names, all the road parts, with a pipe delimiter. So for example, N pipe, main pipe, street. And then with each of these unique road name lists, it compares each list to the other. And with this, it can flag records that don't have a match in the opposite list. So the goal is to find road names in the address points that are not road names in the road center line, and vice versa. So as an example of the tool, I always run them from ArcCatalog, but you can run them from ArcMap as well. Doesn't make a difference. So to run it, you open the Compare Road Names tool and you just drop the geodatabase in that you would like to run the comparison on. So Sherry Massey from Dickinson County was kind enough to give me permission to use her data. So this is how we would run the tool. However, it takes a couple minutes and I didn't want you to be bored. So I ran the tool already, and here is the general output from the tool. In this, it's giving us messages that 66 records were road labels, but not address points. And one record was an address point road name, but not a road label. And then it tells us that the results of the test are in field values check results. And if you've worked with the toolbox and tools before, you know this is kind of the dump all for results as a table. So we can check that out. Let's take a look and preview field values check results. And it's showing us based on the return, and also these are notices and not errors, so they will not prohibit a successful NG9-1-1 data return. Here's a list with description of road names that, for example, are included in the road center line, but are not included in the address point file. So here's a list for the data maintainer to peruse and take a look at. And likewise, the reverse are also shown. I believe there's one record. It's saying North Lincoln Street is an address point road name and not a road name. So this is just a way to compare what names appear where, and is that okay, or is that something you need to take a look at inside your data? To make this a bit easier, we've maintained the two unique name tables. So you'll see we have RD_unique and AP_unique. And let's take a look at North Lincoln Street, since it's reported as an address point name but not a road name. So just to verify, we're going to take a look at the table of the unique road names. And, is it something that we forgot the directional? Does it appear as normal Lincoln Street? Well, I'm looking through the L's, and there doesn't appear to be a normal Lincoln Street. So just to verify, let's look under N Lincoln. Let's see, find the L's. Nope, no N Lincoln either, so we know that the tool didn't give us a false positive. So maybe it's supposed to be South Lincoln. So sure enough, it looks like there is a South Lincoln Street. So that might be something where you need to find the record in the address point that has North Lincoln just to verify that it is a valid address. Does the directional need to be changed to south? Do we need to edit the roads to add a North Lincoln Street? Various options like that, and you as the data maintainer are going to be able to make those decisions just to make sure that your address point road names and road names are matching the best that they possibly can. So you'll have to follow up and look at the data itself, but this is just a tool to help identify some of those gaps where the two layers aren't matching up perfectly. And there will be outstanding issues. Not every single address point, sorry, take that in reverse. Not every single road name will have address points on it. That's just the way, that people live, that real life happens. And so some of these are going to be perfectly normal and perfectly fine because address points don't exist on that road segment. So it's more important to take a look at address point road names that are not showing up in the road center line. So that's a very brief rendition of how to use the Compare Road Names tool. If you have any questions, certainly email me and let me know. Thanks for watching.